The man, while eating, felt that the spoon was difficult to use and, with his bare hands, bent the iron spoon in half. But despite this incredible strength, no one around him reacted because, in front of Mr. 2, the small feat of strength was nothing. Mr. 2 then began to shake the spoon up and down repeatedly. The once hard spoon began to soften with each movement of Kaibar's hands. In the next second, the spoon bent completely. Just then, a prison guard appeared, interrupting the conversation between Baki and Kaibar. In this high-security prison, every prisoner, including Baki who had just been incarcerated, was required to line up every morning. The guards wielded their batons, and the prisoners had no right to speak or engage in private conversation. While the guard was giving his orders, Baki was shocked to see that Mr. 2, Kaibar, was yawning and lazily walked over to the guard. He casually took the guard's cigarette and effortlessly lit one. Baki wondered how Kaibar could be so audacious. Kaibar then asked Tyson what he had for breakfast. As soon as Tyson answered, the guard beat him up. It was as if the guard couldn't see Mr. 2 at all. Soon, it was lunchtime, and in this prison, only Mr. 2 could enjoy delicious omelet rice. Suddenly, Mr. 2 turned to look at the guard behind him. He walked over to the guard and pulled out the guard's firearm. Mr. 2 asked if the guard had a new gun, but just then, a fly landed on the guard's head. The guard, startled, broke out in a cold sweat. However, Mr. 2 had only been teasing the guard. This was Mr. 2's privilege. However, some people would challenge him for this privilege. The burly sumo wrestler in front of him was one such person. Sumo wrestler then bent the spoon in half. However, just as he was feeling proud of himself, Mr. 2 smiled slightly. He then picked up the spoon and began his own performance.